Everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the Cow Elf Gaming channel. I am Vanlin, and my wife, Yami Elf, is just taking a little bit of extra time to get in. It's been a really super busy morning for us, and so I'm not saying a thing. Okay, so there we go. Apparently, I was not saying anything. I forgot that my push to talk was back on. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vanlin, and my wife, Yami Elf, is logging in right now. It's been a really busy morning for us, and so we're just running a touch late, but, you know, largely on time. I did a couple of things last time after we got off. Not too much, but I did finally start our crop plots. And lo and behold, look at that. Look at that. They are growing. They have fruit, which means we can finally make a farmer and have him deal with all the fertilizer we're getting. So that might actually be a big thing I'm doing today, is just doing a lot of building up of our crop plot area and whatnot. But there are also other plans that I have that involve, well, of mice, of men, and of Rexes, potentially. Don't know why I threw in a Steinway reference there, but it just felt right. So, anywho, so first things first, though, let's get some more ammo made. What's up? What? Oh, and apparently I need to retitle the episode. Whoops. Like I said, it's been a busy morning. And sorry, we have another friend that's planning on joining us here, and so I'm kind of juggling a couple of things at the moment. So, trying to help him get on and everything else. So, anywho, all right. Oh, I apparently Brad has joined us.
Hey.
Hey. You've got a bit of an echo coming in there though. Could you go to push to talk by any chance?
Oh yeah, sorry. I will hurry switch that.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so real quick, because we just started off, let's get into the water and get some of that oil and stone. That precious, beautiful, amazing oil and stone that is right behind our base. And hopefully see if we can find anything worth trying to tame out here today. I would really love to find a basilosaur if possible, because I really desperately want to get out into the water. But I don't want to risk doing that until we have something that can deal with the stupid jellyfish. Because, I mean, like I said before, they murdered Irene. They just killed her. They slaughtered her. Like animals. Like Anakin with Tuskens. Okay, why can't... There we go, finally. Okay, you're only 190. You're going to die. Come here, you stupid Megalodon. There we go. Alright. You will feed my otters. You doing alright, hon?
Long time.
Well, apparently my wife is having all sorts of issues being able to connect in, so... It is what it is. It's Saturday. We're not in a huge rush. Well, I mean, we kind of are. We've got tabletop stuff with my best friend after this, but, yeah. Because, you know, I'm really a nerd like that and was up till, like, midnight painting minis, because I'm weird. But, yeah. Oh, I'm just glad it's Saturday. It has been a heck of a work week. My gosh, putting together an entire tournament for VR esports, working with getting all that set up and everything else. It is stressful at times. Oh my gosh. So, anywho. Alright, and that's all the silica pearls that are here. So I should be good. Let's keep swimming. We'll get back. We should have some gunpowder finished up. We should we should have some ammo finished up. Be able to make a whole bunch more tranq darts. And then there are two things that I have specifically set my sights on to be able to do this episode. And by two things, I mean two specific tames to go after. I don't know why I'm punching, but it feels... I don't know, it feels something. How's everyone's Saturday been? You guys done anything special? You guys done anything interesting? Because for me, it's just been work, potential work drama and stuff like that. And so this is a nice break. We do have donuts. I have yet to eat. We have donuts that I purchased on Monday. So... But, yeah, I have not had a chance to eat yet, because, as I said, it's been a lot of, work. You can't ever get away from it, am I right? Don't get me wrong, I love what I do, but, yeah, it's sometimes it's just, you can't get away from it. Alright, I don't know why I'm going to put seeds in there, but I'm going to put seeds in there. So. Preserving bins. Oh, are you guys out of spark powder? You're out of spark powder. Of course you are. Okay, well, we need to get flint then. This is... Oh, wow, I've got... These beehives are full of honey. Perfect. I could... Oh, actually, maybe we start the breeding program today. We could do that. I can make refertilizer. You're also not on Discord.
I'm still not in.
Still?
So,
Anywho, but, yep, there's Pickles. There was our big project from last time. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, Pickles, I love you. Oh, I love you so much.
are you hugging her?
If I could hug my gig, I would hug my gig, but I can't hug my gig. Nor can I ride my gig for another 10 levels. There's Argentina. Alright. Let's go. Alright, come on, Pebbles. We got things we're gonna do. Ah, yay! There's the wifey. I see you here.
I don't see me here yet.
It said that you just logged in, so... Yeah, it did. Normally, you're in before I am, so it's a little surprising.
I got the jingle of welcome.
Ah, okay. So now you're officially in. Alright, you might want to jump on Discord then. Okay, we need lots of flint. Because apparently we are just running abysmally low on spark powder to the point where my preserving bins have none. And so you can't make jerky without it. Brad, you doing alright with finding the server? Okay. Anywho. Yeah, busy Saturday morning. Busy Saturday morning. But in theory, we're going to be joined by a few other friends here today again because, we're trying to make this more and more inclusive and make sure people know that they're welcome to be here. rather than just the two of us derping around and being our usual derpy selves. So, yep, something like that. Okay, and that's a good amount of flint that I've got. I should probably grab more, though. I'll tell you this. One thing I really miss from Extinction is the gacha farming that I had. That giant operation.
Is it working now?
Yeah. We can hear you.
It just keeps timing out on me. I'm almost joining.
You might just need to let mods finish updating. That would be my recommendation.
Okay.
If you look down on the bottom right, it might say, this mod is updating or whatever. It'll time out if you're still trying to update a mod that's on while you're trying to connect. So, but we've only got like 8 mods on the server this time, and so it's we're running relatively light.
Only 8.
Okay, as opposed to Ragnarok, where we had, how many was it? Like 20?
I have to say, I think it was 20.
Yeah, we had it like just an obscene amount on Ragnarok. So, I mean, no wonder my base would cause the entire server to lag out. We were trying to run, basically almost an entire second game within the game. That and my base was ginormgargantuan. All right. The only thing that would prevent me from being able to really set up the breeding stuff today is I don't have an area specifically designated for it yet. And, well, I mean, I do. I just don't have it built, is what I'm saying. And so that could be potentially problematic. Let's see. We'll pull all the flint and start making all the spark powder because I desperately need that. And then, let's see, that is 326, so we will do... Actually, I've already got the little stuff here. Sweet. Let's see, weapons, ammo, tranquilizer... Oh, I don't have all the stuff here. Okay. 26 tranquilizer darts. Okay, now... Let's see if I can figure out where all the stuff that I need for, where did I put all the stuff we used to tame the gig? Because I'll just use that for the Rex. Man, I've got just so much fertilizer. Frick. Hello, Lystrosaur. I'm not going to kill you, you walking hot dog. As someone else once called you. I mean, this can work. Whatever. Let's see, we will make... So we need 32, at least. Probably... You know what, we'll just do 50. Oh, apparently we need stone and wood. Great. Fan bloody effing tastic. Ah, so many wyverns! What was that, hon?
What?
More stone doors? Stone doorways? Because we have, I have taming aspirations today. As usual. I would and I do. That's nothing new. What I also need to be making soon, though, is a cryo fridge because my cryopods are losing their charge. So
Don't they have like 30 days?
they do, but I'm down to only 23. So I do need to get that taken care of in the not terribly distant future. But for now, let's get some stone, get some wood, and get this day underway. Since we didn't get to it last night, since, like I said, I was up till midnight mini painting and whatnot after work. And, yeah. Okay.
I set my blood wyverns a mating.
You would, you dinosaur pimp. It's okay, I do the same thing. I really need to spend some time off-screen building something up to be able to clean this front area up, because it is just a mess.
You could build it on screen.
I could, but that seems like it would be boring. I'm not huge for doing base building episodes as streaming content. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. For me, I don't know. It's borderline watchable. It really just depends on the person doing it. So, all right, do your little dance, and let's do this thing.
I got an egg.
You would. That's what happens when a mommy wyvern and a daddy wyvern fall in love, or at least get very, very drunk, and have a child.
All right. Part of the island do I need to spawn?
I would say southeast would be your safest area. That should put you in the White Shoals, where we're still kind of camped out.
Southwest.
Southwest? Oh yeah, that would be southwest. You're right. Southeast would put you in the desert.
/ swamp.
I mean, we did swamp on the island and did just fine. In fact, I honestly, I would kind of argue that the island was almost my favorite spot to, like, our favorite spot. Gosh, I can't talk. One of my favorite starting spots we've ever done, where we were playing on the island. I mean, in large part simply because being that close to the swamp, we got a whole lot of bugs pretty often, and so that meant a lot of chitting early on. Which was very, very, very convenient. Very convenient. But alas, those days are long in the past. Very long in the past. Frick, that was before, like, otters and Equus were introduced to the game. Do you remember that?
Didn't realize Equus were that new.
Equus, Equus came with the nerf to flyers patch, where they basically were like, oh yeah, your flyers don't, you can't put points into movement speed, and why we have classic flyers on everything now. because otherwise we'd be stuck with no movement speed, which is like what we have with the stupid wyverns, where we have no movement speed boost. Ah. Wow, I'm flying very slow as an overburdened ARG. This is sad. Oh well. 'Tis what 'tis, be what be. By the way, the range of these beehives with S Plus is insane. Like, I don't think I need to do a single bit of irrigation for any of my crops. Just with one beehive. It's great. I'm bordering on overpowered. Have you got your beehives up yet, babe?
We've got one beehive up.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, start hoarding the honey, because then you should be able to save up enough over time to build another one. Although I gave you 2.
You did. I just don't really have the rare flowers to keep 2 going.
Oh, fair enough. Hello, Trilobite. You are free oil. Where'd you go? There you go. Okay. Though I did not get any black pearls off of that. Sad day. Sad day. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go with 50. I'm sure I could come up with other uses.
I got a box of chocolates.
Yeah, it's a little Valentine's Day event. Also, I make no apologies for eating and drinking right now because, like I said, it's been a busy morning. Okay. Look at these crops. They're coming in quite nicely. And I'm very happy for it. No. Canteen goes in the last slot. Gosh, I love having the chemistry bench. It is so convenient. So convenient. So wildly, overpoweringly convenient. Okay. Now, let's see. We should have... Yep, there's the new trank darts. Which should be more than enough. For our purposes here, I'll put Aaron's crossbow back, because apparently he doesn't need it. It was very kind of him to say I could have it, which I feel a little guilty about, but whatever. And let's see. We should be getting ready to go do our thing here. Brad, you been able to spawn in?
Yeah.
Cool. If you want, I can try and track you down and send you a tribe invite. But that's up to you. If you want to kind of get your bearings first, feel free.
I'll work on getting my bearings first.
Okay. Take your time. We can do that on or off stream. It really doesn't matter. So. But. How have you been, man? It's been forever since we did anything.
I know. It's been crazy with working and schooling, but I taking schooling off for a little while, so that freed up a bit more of my time.
Yeah, we do need to get together at some point, because the Armada stuff came out with a new Clone Wars expansion, and I need to show you that at least.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'd love to.
Okay, so 16 stone fence foundations. And then it's off to, we're going to see if that Rex is still there and if that ARG is still there. And if, I assume the Rex will still be there. The ARG is a bit more in question. But I don't think we need to set a trap for the ARG. Because my guess is going to be that this rifle with trank darts is going to knock it down pretty quick. I'm just going to look at Dodo decks real quick about that. I still wish we could have found that Quetz. Yeah, so Dododex is saying 5 shots from this Ascendant rifle with trank darts. So hopefully we'll be able to knock that ARG out fast. We won't need to trap, and we'll be in good shape. Because 5 shots should be able to rack up pretty quick. Alright, last fence foundation, and there we go. There we go. Alright, let's get to it. Let's go get ourselves a couple new tames.
What do you use salt for?
So raw salt can be combined with sulfur to make preserving salt. So that stuff, like in your fridge and preserving bins, lasts twice as long. It's really helpful. Because that applies not just to food, but like organic polymer and whatnot. Because if you remember, you can...
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, if you build an S Plus fridge, you can get organic polymer. Whereas, you know, on regular... with regular fridges, you can't keep it in there. So yeah, it's super useful in that regard. Come on. That should be... There we go. Yep, you're down. You is down. Okay. I don't think it'll take that many berries to get you up to good. And I do want the Oviraptor buff because that encourages more egg laying. And eggs are good for kibble. And so, oh. But speaking of a raptor, come on. Come on. Come on, Blue. There we go. There we go. Okay, now that one should be safe. Alright, so we get enough Medjo berries. And this thing should be tamed by the time I get back. Our taming rates are high enough that, yeah, that it shouldn't be an issue. Because, you know, we're at 10 times the taming rate here. Because it seems like it would be very boring for people just to watch us sit around and try to tame something. But let's get this Dilo that I saw over here taken out. Bless you, hon.
Thank you.
Ooh. That was a 300 Dilo. Well, whatevs. Don't care. Not like I breed them. Bless you again.
Thank you.
Okay, now we are off to go see about getting us a Rex and another ARG. Because if we can get another ARG, if I can get that 280 male, that means we can start breeding. Because that's a good enough level male that I'd feel comfortable with that. And yeah, we'll be in good shape. Because I really, really want to start breeding stuff. Because there's a huge bonus that comes from being able to breed. Like the imprinting bonus, you can get up to like 30% increased stats depending on how well you imprint. And because of the S Plus Nanny, you can basically get a perfect breed every time without having to log in at certain times of the day when the imprinting is ready to happen again and whatnot. and having to do, you know, the different tasks and whatnot to imprint. Which is just, it's just so wildly convenient comparatively to what it normally is. Alright, Tech Parasart. I need your stuff. You know, I keep flying through these, like, heavily swamp kind of areas with all the water and everything else, and I keep just hoping and praying that I'm going to see a high-level female Spino. And I never do, and it bums me out. Because I want to tame a female Spino of a good level so badly. So badly. Because I don't know what it is, but I've just got this love for Spinos that they, like, you know, just pull at the heartstrings for me for some reason. And so I just really, really love Spinos. And I love breeding them. And I just have yet to find a high-level female. I found 2 high-level males, and Elaine found another high-level male. But it's just like, I don't need any more high-level males. Like, I got a 290 and a 270. I don't need to go tame the 280 that Elaine found. If it were a 280 female, I would have dropped everything and done it on the last episode. Because as much as I love having Pickles, the gig, I can't ride her yet. She's more just a trophy than anything else. But, yeah. Gosh, I can't wait to get a female Spino. It'll be nice. It'll be a good day when we finally find one. Alright, Paracers, which we don't need. I don't need to be judged by them. Thank you very much. Because that's all they do. Is just judge away.
They're very squinty.
Yep. That's why I always named, like, my top female Paracer Judy. You know? Judge Judy.
Yep.
Who, you know, she gets paid like $17 million a year to yell at stupid people. I mean, can you ask for a more awesome job than that? I mean, yeah, I guess you could, because, you know, I've got a more awesome job than that, but still, $17 million a year to yell at stupid people? I would take, like, I'd take, you know, $100,000 a year to just yell at stupid people. Oh yeah, Brad, I told you about where I'm working now, right? Yeah, it's
It's way awesome.
What was that?
That's saying that's way awesome. Like that's an awesome gig.
Oh, dude, it's so great. I've gotten. I mean, I don't want to give an exact number because I don't know if my boss would appreciate me disclosing it or not, whatnot. But I've gotten a. I don't know how much monetarily, but it's probably at least a few $100s worth of free games and stuff just from working there because of different devs and whatnot that we're working with, and it's just so nice. I mean,
that's way awesome.
Yeah, including like one game that I've just absolutely fallen in love with called Battle Group VR, which is like this VR RTS, which is just absolutely amazing. I mean, oh my gosh, it is so much fun because basically it puts you like on the bridge of a ship in the middle of like a space battle. So it's basically like, you know, it's like a Star Wars, it's like Armada in space, but you're like actually on the bridge.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's so freaking awesome. So and the cool thing is that it's a solo developer who's built that game. Like it's just him. He spent 4 years developing it so far, and he just barely went full time, like this last week, to focus on it. And it's just him, just one guy. It's a really, really cool story that, you know, he's been able to take something like this all by himself and pull it off. But anywho,
That is way awesome. Doing solo stuff, I think that's way awesome. There's one game I haven't ever bought it because I don't have a computer that can handle it, but he spent like a decade in his own basement doing everything, and he made this awesome space game basically, and different but similar to like what you were talking about.
What game is it?
Go look it up again. It's been a while because and I know that's bad of me since I was fanning over it. Like it was back when it was back before my mission, so that's why.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Wait, is that an Edward killing that Rex? No, it's a... Don't you dare kill that Rex. I have had my eye on him for too long for you putzes to kill him. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's a Valentine's Day Sabertooth. But you suck, so... Okay, come on, follow the bird, follow the bird, follow the bird. No, come on, follow the bird. I'm right here. I am right here. Come on, buddy. My gosh, you are more ADD than the gig. Frick. At least Pickles would follow me for a bit. Look, here, man flesh. Wait, where did you just go?
It eats their flower.
You went for a swim. You went for a swim. You don't swim. You don't have arms to swim. You got short little stubs for arms. Come on, pink flesh, right here, pink skin. There we go. Stop chasing the Pelagornis. Frick. Okay, I think I got him. I think mommy's angry. Or daddy's angry. Yep. I got his attention. For now, anyway. Come on. Come on, buddy. You're going to be the first of our new army.
You're gonna go crazy reading again.
Don't worry about it. No, no, no. Leave the Doed. You don't... Leave the Pelagornis. Gosh dang it. You are so freaking ADD. You're more ADD than I am. And I can't stop thinking about ducks. Frick.
Chronic problem or just right now?
Don't worry about it. Okay, come on. Come on. No, stop! No, 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 no. Gosh dang it. He's now going after a Kentrosaur, which is always a bad thing. Come on, right here. Okay, come on. Right here, buddy. This way, this way, this way. Come on. Over the fence. Over the fence. Ah, Will you stop with the Pelagornis? Frick. Oh my gosh. Gotcha. Okay. You're at least stuck. Now the question is, can I keep you that way? Because I forgot to bring traps. And the answer is no. No, I cannot. Well, maybe I can. Yes. Gotcha. Ah, traps are for sissies. Frick, why can I not get on my ARG? Gosh, dang it. Stupid raptor.
It popped off.
No, I didn't get hopped off. I just couldn't get on. He kept blocking my way. Ah, that was annoying. Okay. Alright, let's put my sword back on my bar. And now we'll get back to this. Come on. There we go. Reloading. You can't poop block me. Oh, are we running? Sweet. That was quick. That was a lot faster than taming the gig. But I mean, those are, you know, meant to be end game tames, so. Hence why it took, you know, like 200 darts. And down. Ah, you are mine, sucker. I've had my eye on you for a long time.
It goes surprisingly flawlessly.
It did. I mean, you know, it's not done yet. It could still get hit by something while it's taming, but for now.
Another 290 gig just comes out of the forest and goes, ah, lunch.
Possibly, but hopefully not. What I need, though, is now to find that 280 ARG that I saw last time I was here, assuming it's still alive. And try and get that one. Are you it? Please tell me you're... You are alive! Sweet, yes. Oh, and you're beautiful. Come here. This way. This way, buddy.
So Nate, can people connect on this with Xbox?
I honestly don't know. I haven't enabled anything to... Like, there's not a setting that I've seen to enable crossplay, but that doesn't mean that they can't. I've just never worked with crossplay. So they're welcome to try. I'd imagine that it works the same, but I don't know. They'll have to test it out. So... but I mean, if Jacob can get on, then he's more than welcome to join. Get Sabretooth.
Another question is this server always up, or is it only when you're on, or?
No, it's always up. I've got it set to restart twice a day just to keep mods fresh, and it takes like the restart process is ridiculously long. It takes like an hour, but basically it restarts. I think at like, what is it, hon? 2 o'clock our time.
2 o'clock Pacific. It's 3. Every time the hour hits 3-hour time, then it restarts. So 3 a.m., 3 p.m.
Yeah. Okay, Sabretooth, leave the ARG alone because I want the ARG.
Are you okay with me hopping on, like, kind of any time when I'm able to?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Happy to let you. That's too bad. That was actually a high-level Sabretooth. That would have been nice mate for Chadwick, because I think it was female, too. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, come on. Alright, Argentina, you can take a few hits. Okay, why are these not registering? Gosh dang it, I hate when this glitch happens. There we go. 3. Okay, that was a miss. Gotcha. Alright. Now, I mean, you're not in an ideal spot, but hopefully that should be enough to keep that. Hopefully you'll be safe. And now we gotta go get some prime meat so that thing tames up even faster, so we have less risk to it. What level's that Doed? Dang it, why is it that all the good Doeds I find are female? Seriously. Okay, come here, Arg. That 16 prime meat works. That should be more than enough to take care of that ARG. Okay, I'll grab the Argentibus Talon. I grab the Trank Arrow and the Stone Arrows. And, okay, we will go back. What level are you? Are you worth 1? No, you're 50. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, mission accomplished. Surprisingly easy today. I mean, I probably just jinxed it, but so far, surprisingly easily. Interesting. Hey, so, hon, did you know there's a bunch of, like, air bubbles coming out of the swamp?
They do.
I don't know. I'm not going into the water just yet, because I've got an ARG that I'm trying to tame. That I don't want to risk having anything happen to, but I mean, if it's anything like Genesis, they might make it so that you can breathe? I don't know. I mean, there's not really anything in here that I'm seeing that... like, there's probably piranhas, but I'm not seeing anything in the water, really, apart from a few coelacanth. So, whatevs. Works. Alright, now we just have to keep this ARG safe. I'm not terribly worried about the Rex, but I am worried about ARGs. Or not ARGs, Raptors coming for this thing, so... But yeah, Brad, anytime you want to get on, the server should be up. Aaron is usually on a lot, because he's, between jobs at the moment. And...
Alright, no, definitely. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. We taught Ben, or we introduced Ben to it, last Saturday. I don't know how much he's going to get on, but he at least knows the basics now.
Surprised you're able to convince him and also get him to learn the basics, because I tried that once and I couldn't get him to even stay for like 5 minutes.
He told us about that, but it sounded like part of the issue was that you guys were playing on like a tethered server, and so he kept rubber banding back to people he couldn't really explore and whatnot. And that sounded like that was a large part of the issue that he was having. Because I mean, he died a lot, but he did seem to at least be enjoying himself some. While we were playing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, he didn't promise about getting back on, but he didn't seem opposed to the idea. And while I'm here, I'll just grab a whole ton of obsidian, because I can. I think that's all I should risk, though. Yeah, I might already be overburdened to fly back. I don't see anything in the immediate vicinity that should be cause for concern on that ARG. So let's go scout a little bit up the mountain. Ooh. Valentine's Doet, are you worth taming? Oh, yes you are.
300?
No, male 260. But, you know, that's towards the low end, but it's Valentine's. It's all pink and purple. And it's a male. So... yeah, definitely worth taming. And since I got 2 cryopods with me, I may as well. Makes absolute sense to. So, Brad, have you had much of a chance to look into what makes this map different?
Not yet. I mean, I read the basic description it gave, but other than that, no.
Okay. So, I'm sure you'll see it if you haven't already. There are tropical wyverns, like, everywhere. That are just passive tames that, you know, are neutral, so they won't attack you as long as you don't attack them. And then there's a whole bunch of other things that they've added. Like there's a whole, up in the Redwoods area, there's a honeycomb where you can, I mean, basically that's how we got all of our honey initially. Because I hate trying to find those stupid queen bees. but we took like a Doed and Anki and stuff in there, and we just grabbed tons and tons and tons of honey. It was great. And then there are floating islands in kind of the northeast part of the map, which Aaron is relocating to. And then in the uppermost northeast part is what's called the Eldritch Isles, which are where like there's a bunch of like aberration stuff up there. And including like Karkanos and Spinos and all these other things that are just going to probably be annoying. Although I do want to get an aberrant Spino now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, just letting you know kind of what's around and what the differences are here. It's beautiful up here though, and this map I think is even bigger than Ragnarok. Or at least that's what I seem to recall reading. I mean, Ragnarok was huge. So it might just be bigger than, like, what Ragnarok was initially released as, because, as you might remember, it, like, there was additional content that was released over time. But yeah, no, they've done a fantastic job with this map. I'm excited for you to explore and see what, you know...
What's the more dangerous part of the map?
It depends where you go. The Eldritch Isles are probably the most dangerous part if I had to just kind of pick an area. Just because of everything that's there. I mean, it's basically like Carno Island was on the island. But, I mean, the desert, you know, you've got a lot of your bugs. You've got a lot of really just kind of nasty things. You've got the heat issues you have to deal with. And then the redwoods, you know, you've always got the threat of Thylas jumping you from the trees. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's kind of the same in a lot of ways as what you'd expect on like the island. You know, the coastal areas are the safest, and the further inland you get, the more risky it can get. The plains are pretty open. They're pretty all right. But there are a lot of Rexes that wander into there, so you just got to be careful. I don't know, it's Ark. And there's nowhere that's really, like, not dangerous, except for kind of the coast. And even that is, you know, has its own dangers.
What's the focus on central area?
What do you mean?
The central of the map.
Like, well, what do you mean by what's the focus?
What's like? I know where I first started, there was a lot of green crystals and easier going. What was there anything you got to watch out for our central and better resources or?
No, I mean, largely it just kind of works the same as it has with the other ones. You know, you do what you have to do. You do what you can do in order to kind of make it here. But you find what you can find. You do. I'm not entirely sure what you're asking, to be entirely honest. Like, I'm not sure what you mean by central resources. You can find most of everything you need, though, on the island, or, like, in the coast area. You venture out just because you want to, really. Yes!
Okay.
And we have our male ARG.
I learned something, Nate, that's very important.
And that would be?
Do they still incorporate the crystal things?
What do you mean crystal things?
So the giant crystals, like you can harvest it and use them like we did in some of the others?
Yeah. What did you learn, hon?
Require honey.
What?
Nannies do not require honey.
Since when?
Since I looked, it says require power. Mine is powered.
That's it?
Yep.
Well, that's a change. Frick. Well, okay then. I feel silly.
Well, they always required honey in the past, but I guess that's not a thing anymore.
And our Rex is done. Just in time, too. He's pretty. What should I name him?
What color is he?
He's kind of like jet black.
Chomper had a brother. What would his name be?
I don't know, but Chomper works. Chomper works just fine for me. No, you leave Argy Pargy alone, you Carno. Argy Pargy is fine. You do not get to touch him. Alright, now where is that Pelagornis I knocked out? There it is. And I think these guys like fish meat more than anything else, but I don't have fish meat, so it's getting raw prime. And it's just going to have to deal with that. But it was a 280 male Pelagornis that's Valentine's, and I'm just like, I can't not do this. It's been a productive day. We're not we're just barely an hour in. I've got, 2 things already tamed. The 2 things I came up here for. I found 2 other things to tame, and yeah, it's been a productive day so far. We can get back, do a little base building, get our breeding started. Ah, crap, I hate when I do that. Oh, well, whatever. Because I really do need to get the crops going. Man, I wish I'd known that they only took power. That the S Plus devs or modder had changed that, because frick. That was the whole reason we went up to the redwoods to the honeycomb.
That and veggie cakes.
That too. We do need veggie cakes for the Icatina, which we do need to make a priority of getting in the next stream. Because we do need to start getting that constant supply of cementing paste. Yeah. No, do not demolish. Okay. What level are you? And you're another male, and you're only 190. Not worth it. Okay. Where is... There he is. Man, your food drains slow. Frick. This Pelagornis I'm trying to tame. Do they not eat anything other than fish meat? Like, I've never tamed a Pelagornis before. No, you knock him out. I'm fairly positive. Let's see, I've got my scuba stuff, so I can at least go try and find fish fairly quickly. I mean, and it makes sense that, they'd only want fish meat. Because, I mean, that's what they do, is they eat fish. Okay, so let's suit up again. Okay. I'm seeing wings flapping, and I don't like that. Because that could mean danger of some sort. Okay, no, you're just still flying. Good. Good. I was worried for a second there that something had attacked. Yep, maybe they don't need anything other than fish meat. Yeah, they only eat fish meat.
Gotta put them on your otter's feeding trough or whatever.
I mean, the otter feeding trough is just the same trough as everything else. Like, yeah.
But doesn't everyone else eat their fish first?
Yeah, but I've got so much fish meat at this point, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, now that I'm able to be, able to get in the water, I've got, I'm not hungry for fish meat anymore. Okay, well, this Doed and this Pelagornis are going to take a bit, so...
Get all that stuff home.
What?
How are you going to get all 4 new tames home?
Well, the Pelagornis and the ARG will just follow me. And, I've got... I got a cryopod for the Rex and a cryopod for the Doed. Or if I want, I can just pick up the Doed, and that might be quicker, actually. And then I can throw the Pelagornis on the cryopod. Ooh, you're pretty. What level are you? Oh, you're only 40. And the wrong gender. Okay. Well, let's go explore the mountains, see if there's anything worthwhile up here again. Because remember, this is where we found... Oh, King Griffin. Not really in a position to go after you, but what level are you? 110. What's this other one? Was that 100 that I saw? I think that was 100. Oh, I do miss our griffins from Ragnarok. I did love them. They were a lot of fun. Ah, there's a female Doa that's 260 in Valentines. I might bring her back too. Although in that case, I would have to cryopod cryopod both of them. Or unless I carried her back. Oh no, because I couldn't carry both Doeds back. But she's 260 and Valentine's colored. And another female, so I could breed, you know, I could have more than one breeding going on. So, yeah, I'm going to bring her back. But I will probably tame her off camera. Because, yeah, I don't want to deal with breeding, or with trying to tame her out here. Ah! And I put her in the tree. Oh, hello, Tech Raptor.
Is she stuck forever?
No, I'll get her. I will make sure she comes back. These other ones are taking a good while to tame. I'm actually kind of surprised. I always lose track of where the Pelagornis one is. There he be. Yeah, if I had like even just one raw prime fish meat, I imagine that he'd be very much closer to done. But alas, such is not the case. Oh, and I apparently out of preserved meat. Frick. Well, it's a good thing I've got a campfire that I just happened to pick up out of a beacon. Let's see, we'll grab some raw prime off you. And we'll just grab some wood and... or chop down some wood and yeah. Cook some meat while we wait for these last two tames to come. Or to finish up. What?
Accidentally jumped off.
Ah. Let's actually pick up this fireplace and we'll convert it to S+, so we have more space. Because S+ is an amazing mod that everyone should play with. Seriously, if you're playing Ark and you don't have S+, what are you doing to your... Why are you doing that to yourself? Really? Like, why? Why torture yourself like that? Alright. I swear I'm not going to grab anything else to tame. Because there's no way I can get it all home. But this is where we found Chumba. Or at least the area. And so I'm curious... and also where we found Pickles. And so I'm curious if there's anything else that's respawned around here that's worth taming. And this area is beautiful, though. Just absolutely beautiful. No new Spino up here, sadly. Which is a bit of a bummer, but not entirely unsurprising. Finding Chumbo there was like really kind of a one-off. Oh yeah, Brad, one other thing to mention about this map. The wyverns that you find, there's 3 different types. There's the tropical, the blood, and the ember. Tropical does like a water attack. The blood one is kind of like a vampiric attack. And the ember, is that just the same burning attack as like the fire ones?
It's a fire attack, but the longer it's on its target, the more damage it does.
Okay, so it's not just a dot. Okay. But all of those are passively tameable. There are also
Okay.
there's also wyvern trenches or wyvern hives or whatever you want to call them, where you can steal eggs from, like you could on Ragnarok and Scorched Earth and whatnot. And those are also a thing, but they have what are called air wyverns, which are hostile, like HEIR, air.
Okay.
So, just, I mean, you're probably not going to be flying for a little bit, so it's not really a huge thing to concern yourself with. But yeah. Oh, and the passive ones you can tame by feeding them crystal. So like you start the feed, and if you're on if you're situated where you're on their shoulders, you won't fly off. They're actually you're pretty able to stay on. So. Most of the time, anyway. Elaine would dispute that.
They like running into rocks and pushing you off.
Which is funny because she's tamed more wyverns than everyone else on the server combined.
And now I'm starting to breed them.
Yep. She has beaten me to the breeding game. That is a first. I mean, we've played sometimes where she never even gets to the breeding game. Yeah, you didn't do much breeding on Aberration, did you?
No.
Or did you do... Or on Ragnarok? Like the first time I really remember you doing any sort of dino breeding was on Extinction.
I did a lot there.
Mostly dodos, but yes, you did a lot.
And arts.
Oh, that's true. You did do a lot of ARK breeding. Oh, yeah. This is a pretty Valentine's Day doed. It's hurt, though. It's really hurt. I hope it survives trying to tame it, but that's not a here thing. Okay, this Pelagornis is almost done. It's been a productive day. It's been a very productive day. New Arg, new Doed, new Rex. Our first Rex. First time I've ever tamed a Pelagornis. Ideally, we'll have another Doed that we'll be bringing back. It's been a productive day.
Cool. I found an oil rig of some kind.
Oh, that might be Aaron's. Wait. Oil rig? In the coast?
No, it's up in the north.
How'd you get to the north?
I died on the beach because I accidentally fell off a cliff trying to get to the water, and I decided I'd just try building a base elsewhere. And so I spawned up in just the border of the winter area, but then wolves killed me. So I spawned a little further up north, and I found this awesome spot, but it may be taken. But I'm not seeing any other buildings. It's just this oil rig in the middle of...
Yeah, that's
nowhere.
Aaron's. That's Aaron's just oil rig that he's set up. So, and he's always saying, if you need any, just grab some, because he's got just tons and tons in it, apparently. So I don't think he'd really complain if you set up a base within close proximity. But I mean, I think you'll probably need to be in the tribe to be able to access that oil rig.
Yeah, at the moment I can only attack it if I wanted to, which I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I doubt it would take you a good while to be able to do anything to bring it down. So, but yeah, once we get you into the tribe, that'll be an easy thing. You can be able to get into his oil rig, which is actually would be super helpful early game, especially once you get a preserving bin, because that way you can start putting up preserved meat. And hey, it's fun to sometimes start in a more difficult area. It really provides a challenge. Like I did that on my single player game on the Valguero map, and I mean it was tough, but I eventually claimed I carved out my own section of the mountain.
You just have to be really quick at the start, but then after that, you're pretty much good.
Yeah, you have to just be attentive to what you're doing and kind of pay. You can't ever just like really kind of relax or just think that you're safe at any given time. Like what I ended up doing on Valguero, because the big thing I ran into there was with no dodos, I had no easy access to hide, and so I ended up having to set like a little trap in the wall that I'd lead like the pigs into and whatnot, and then I'd kill the pigs and get hide that way. So, I mean, that's what I ended up having to do there, but it worked out pretty well. I swear, it's every time we stream, he always is like, nope, now is when I demand attention. Our cat is being his usual cat self. But I mean, that's, I guess, what to expect from a cat.
You might be concerned if you get a dog from your cat.
That's true. Though in a lot of ways, Zorro is kind of like a dog. I mean, he plays fetch and whatnot. So, so Brad, did you end up moving to Missouri? Or are you still here?
I'm still in Utah.
Okay. It's been so long since we did anything. I honestly wasn't sure what had happened. I couldn't remember. So, okay, this dough is almost done. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention about this map: they added a new dinosaur on it called what is it? A Tropicanthus? Huh? Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, we're not in a position to tame it yet because it's a weird passive tame. But basically, its saddle has like a flak cannon and stuff on it, and so
That's dope.
yeah. And I think the people who designed this map actually implemented like a tech saddle to go with it as well. So it will be interesting when we finally get one, because they're supposed to be really, really good against the Wyvern Queen, which is the boss here, and I'm like very eager to go up against her and see what we can do.
That would be fun. Do we know what she breathes?
Um, I remember I read the whole like or Dododex entry on it, but I don't remember everything about it. I know a lot of it is a lot of it involves her, like, basically breeding in new wyverns in the fight that we have to kill. That start off, flightless and on the ground, but then we have to... They grow up very quickly. And it's a lot of flying as well, so... But I think fire, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm very eager to give her a try, because we've only ever done a boss once, and that was just when Elaine Austin and I were kind of derping around on Aberration, like after we'd all kind of been done with the server. We're like, let's just do Alpha Rockwell, and we admin cheated him in. Or admin cheated our way to getting him and getting all the stuff we needed. And so it wasn't really, legitimate.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to possibly do this one. And, if you recall, like, I was super pushing to try and do the King Titan on Extinction, and it just never ended up happening. Because everyone kind of casualed out before we got to that point. But gosh, did I want to do the King Titan. Oh my... Yeah. It's a shame mechs kind of ended up being a bit of a disappointment, though. Like, they weren't as strong as I think they should have been. Though I loved Extinction. I had a lot of fun on that map. A lot of fun on it. Granted, I've really kind of loved just about every Ark map we've ever done. Like, I
was about to say.
I mean, like, if I had to pick one that like, my least favorite, it probably would be Aberration. Just because I really was not a huge fan of the day-night cycle and the way that you could only get beacons on the surface and just how crazy that was. I mean, it was nice that they were all centralized, but at the same time, it was too much to have to deal with Nameless and Reapers and Seekers and all these other things, juggling them all at the same time.
That was really annoying.
What's he crying about? Yeah, and so that was my biggest issue with it. Alright, the Pelagornis is done, and I named him Pinky. Zoro, I swear, you gotta shut up, buddy. Oh, good, good, the Doed is done too. I do not have a name for you, though. Oh, wait, that's right, I do have a name for you. But... whatever. You're already in the inventory now, so... or the cryopod, so... yeah, alright. That having been said and done, let's head home. Oh, yeah, we gotta grab the fireplace first. Near the campfire. Always be a good Boy Scout. Pack away what you bring in, etc. Alright. Argy Pargy is speed boost now. Alright, we will grab our female Doed, and we will start the long journey home.
I've got some eggs that are almost completely incubated.
Nice. Do you have an area to put them in, though, once they are incubated? Because you remember, you've got, just a few percentage, or like 1% left that you're going to have to do.
You mean like a spot for the babies to wander around?
No, like a spot for the eggs to finish off. Because, I mean, they'll get to 1% in the nanny, and then or the hatchery, and then they'll just sit there. And so, like, you need to still have, like, air conditioners and stuff to be able to finish that off.
I will work on that.
Yeah. That's the one thing, is that it's, like, they can sit there at 1% indefinitely once you throw them out and still be too hot or too cold to do anything.
Wonder how many air conditioners I'd need.
I don't know. I mean, the safe bet is always 16 because that is basically you can do anything at either temperature.
That's a crazy number.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I did on. That's what I've done every time I've done breeding is 16.
I don't recall needing those for my args and dodos.
Well, remember I go a little overkill. Like you remember my giant breeding facility on Ragnarok?
Oh yeah.
I think I had 32 in there, just enough to cover like the entire area. Though I did get I got some really cool Rex mutations and colors and whatnot.
Are the dinosaur movement speed a little faster than normal?
No. I haven't adjusted any of the dinosaur stats. I've adjusted our stats to be like, depending on the stat, anywhere between 2 to 3 times. But yeah, no, I haven't touched the wild or tamed dinosaur stats. They're all the same.
Okay.
Hello, level 10 Titanosaur. One day you will be mine. Although you're gonna be pain and a half to get back to the base. Man, I am so loaded up on Argentina that even sprinting, my Arg and the Pelagornis have no problem keeping up with me. That's a weird feeling. Oh yeah, so one other change to mention, and this is kind of small, but it might impact you more than the rest of us because you're up in the north. Mammoths apparently are no longer the wood harvesting beasts that they used to be.
Oh, interesting. What do they harvest then, or can they not harvest at all?
No, they can still harvest, and they still get like a massive weight reduction on wood. But they're primarily they get thatch more than wood out of trees these days. At least that's been my experience. Beavers are the best wood harvesters now, it seems.
Okay.
I heard a gasp, hun. What was the gasp over? Oh, you have a baby wyvern.
So this is an experiment to see if our raising rates are fast enough that I don't need the primal crystal.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we had to do on, Ragnarok and, or that's what we did on Ragnarok and Aberration. So, although, well, no, Aberration wasn't too bad, though, because that was just nameless venom. That was easy to get.
And 2 air conditioners did the job.
Well, okay, then. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like I said 16 because that's what I seem to recall having read about, like, for example, gigs on Scorched Earth during a heat wave. It's like, if you have 16 air conditioners, that will keep the eggs still going. And so that's just always been kind of my base metric. Alright, Purple Beacon. Prepare for disappointment. Because that's what most of these beacons have been. I mean, granted, to be fair, I have gotten some good stuff out of beacons before, but nowhere near the kind of luck Aaron has had. And since Ben is not on today, I'm not anticipating anything good. Because that was the good luck charm last time. Oh, okay, not bad, not terrible. Ascendant Gilly chess piece. So, it definitely could be worse. It could be, you know, a compass blueprint. Okay, Pelagornis, you need... Pinky, get out of my way! I'm trying to get out of the water. Gosh dang it, bird! Okay, and there's our Valentine's Doed. No, not get... Not dismount. Fly. We do need to find a Basilosaur at some point in the not terribly distant future, though, because I really desperately want to get out exploring the deep. I want my Moses. I love my Moses.
I've got to hop off for now, but I'll probably be on if later if I'm able to. If not today, then definitely this coming week I'll be a lot more.
Okay. I mean, we're really only on when we stream, because Elaine doesn't want me to go crazy again. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, play however you want, play at your own speed, do what you want. We're happy to have you on. So, yeah, have a good Saturday though, man.
Okay, you too.
All right, later. Ooh, yellow beacon. Okay, well, we are almost home. Oh yeah, that's right. We've got an Oviraptor that should be done taming around here. I completely forgot about that. I mean, granted, I did not expect to be bringing home, you know, an extra Doed. What level are you?
You tamed like half a dozen things today.
Oh, 260 female Bronto. Don't think I need... send a Parasaur saddle. Yeah, no, I've had a productive taming day. Like, yeah, it will be... Once I get this Doed knocked out and given it berries, it will be 6. So. But where is that Oviraptor? Assuming the Oviraptor's alive... Which it should be. It wasn't that far from my base.
Did it maybe get killed?
I don't think so. Okay. I mean, I don't think it would have gotten killed because I wasn't in this area. And so, in theory, it should have just been fine. And if it got killed, it got killed. I'm not going to cry over it. It was a 130 Oviraptor that I only needed, or that I only wanted for egg production. Oh. Maybe it woke up?
Maybe.
You're not on
Down
mic.
there.
Yep, there it is. It must have woken up. Okay, so yeah, apparently I did not have enough berries on it. Or it... Yeah, apparently I misjudged the how long it would take. So that one is on me.
Don't they need eggs to tame?
Do they? Oh, you're right. Okay, it must need eggs. Yeah, okay. Because I just clicked, or I just got it, and it was like, its food is super low. And so... Alright, well, I've got dodo eggs back at the base. I can just throw those on it. That would explain why it woke up. Wrong taming food. Man, it's been so long since I played. I'm forgetting all these things. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you again.
Thank you again.
Yep, okay, so we'll grab 10 dodo eggs. That should be plenty to tame it. And then we've got to get this doed knocked out. And we'll throw berries on it. Okay. Now I gotta find that one again. There it is. No, that's wood. No, that's it. Okay. It looked like wood, but it was not wood. Alright. Well, this should be a very... This is not going to be an adequate tame. Crap. 10 eggs was not enough.
Was he just starving?
Oh yeah, starving, but 10 eggs is not enough. I misjudged that. So... Like, I put the dodo egg on, and it was only 4.4%. And it's like, ah, crap. So now, I gotta find other eggs that I may have, and I don't know which ones I do have.
I've got a pile of dodo eggs if you need to come grab them.
I've already started feeding him, or feeding her, and so time is a bit of the essence at this point, because the longer they go without feeding, the more their effectiveness is going to drop. And so, I've got to move quick to be able to put eggs on it.
Then I can come to you. Where are you?
I'm just at my base, but I should have... Yeah, I've got a pile of 20 more dodo eggs on me. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, like you lose taming effectiveness when you don't have enough. Like when they like, this is gonna be not a great tame, and the only reason I'm not really stressing over that,
Because it doesn't affect the buff.
well, is because yeah, it doesn't affect the buff any. I think I'll barely make it with these 20 eggs. Nope, I lied. Crap. I'm like 1 egg short. Frick. Ah, I'm such an idiot. I knew I should have grabbed 1 more egg. And now its taming effectiveness is going to dive even more. Ah, that was not smart of me. I knew I needed 1 more egg and I didn't grab it. Ah, crap. Crap, 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 crap. And I still need to tame this doed. Oh, thank you, Ike. Yeah, I played around with the settings some, and I think I got the quality to look about where I want it to look. Or at least better, anyway, like you said. I mean, I'll be alright with the, I should be able to get it tamed, but... I hope so. No, apparently not. Apparently not. I have burned through every egg that I have, and that's not enough.
I'm coming.
Gosh dang it. All because I didn't grab the... Ah, such an idiot. So, how close are you to my base?
I'm at my base, but I've got 10 dodo eggs and 1 ARG egg on me.
That's not going to be enough.
Really?
No. I mean, I've fed this thing... The thing is, by the time you get here, it's going to be down at 0. And that's not going to be enough to finish it off. So, alright. Sorry, buddy. Sorry I'm an idiot. But you gotta die because I'm a stupid, dumb idiot. Okay, so it's only 5 tames today because I'm a moron.
But the Oviraptor was probably the least important of all the tames.
Yeah, but it still would have been helpful because, you know, they help dinos produce more eggs. And so now I'm in a position where I have 0 dino eggs. And now, therefore, cannot be able to build my hatchery. So, not fantastic.
Well, if you want to use mine, you can.
I might take you up on that, but we'll see. We'll see what I can get over the weekend. I might tame a couple of dodos before I log off.
Well, and I would ask probably that you wait until we're playing next time but to use my hatchery, because I'm basically going to finish incubating this egg that's in there, take it out, and turn the thing off.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not... I need to still build the breeding area for me, so I'm not looking to do that just yet. Oh man, it is so much easier to tame doeds when you've got something that isn't going to hurt them enough to the point where they ball up. Oh look, there's another parasaur egg. Frick, if I'd had that, I might have actually been able to do it. Pisses me off. Oh well. Oh well, I was stupid. But yeah, I'll probably tame a few more doeds, or not doeds, a few more dodos. Like I'll grab one or two before I get off, tame them up, and that way, you know, if I can find the females and just make it so that I can get more eggs. So... Though this doed is going to take quite a bit of time to tame. Or basically about the same amount of time as the other one, because, yeah, it's at full food, unfortunately. Okay, good. You're a female. Okay, apparently one shot from my rifle kills them.
Kills a dodo?
Yeah, kills low-level ones.
Then just punch them or something.
I might. That might kill them too, though, is the thing.
It might.
Why is it that when I actually want a dodo, I can't find one?
Because they feel fear.
I mean, that's understandable, and they probably should, but still, at the same time, I need them to not feel that fear, because I need them to actually, you know, come live with me. Because I've only got, you know, these 4. Okay, I know I've got a primitive crossbow around here somewhere. But I have no idea where. Oh wait, no, that's right. That's all thatch. Alright, we'll just grab enough for one. Alright, let's go find these dodos. Is he whining again? Ah, true.
Oh, S Plus air conditioners go in windows now.
Oh, really?
They snap into windows.
Convenient. Especially for you.
Just a little bit. But that's just so you know when you're building your breeding area.
I appreciate that, and I will definitely take that into consideration for when I am building my breeding area. Alright, are you female? Please tell me you're female. Nope, you're a male. But you are 280, so you know what? Why not? It's literally sticking out of its head, and it didn't count the trank arrow.
Yay!
What?
That it's sticking out of its head and didn't count.
Why is that a yay, exactly?
It was sarcastic yay.
Oh, okay. Alright, are you a female dodo? Please tell me you're a female dodo. Yes, you are. Okay, good. Are you female as well? Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, Ichthyornis, come on. Yeah, not happening. Not dealing with it. I really do not care about taming effectiveness here. Because we are going simply and entirely for utility on these guys. Where is that? There he is. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can grab another one or two. Now we can get some more eggs going. And then we should oh, hello, Pego. You little rat. Freaking Pegos, man. Do not miss them at... Oh. Did not miss them at all on, like, extinction and whatnot. Alright, later, Ike.
See ya.
You do need to jump on again at some point, though. Just saying.
So my baby's a 405 male.
Nice. What levels were the parents?
I want to say it was the father was, well, he's 421, 439 now for the parents. I want to say the father was like 260 when I originally tamed it, and the mother was like 280.
Okay.
It wasn't my best egg because I wasn't going to test it on the best one.
Makes sense. Alright, come on, dodos. Welcome home. Welcome to your new home, anyway. Okay, well, with that, we might actually just end the stream here, because there's not a whole lot more that's going to happen. And I'm literally just basically waiting on this dodo to finish taming before I log off. So, yeah. We'll have a bit more action next time, hopefully. Because I've got plans for what I want to do. I just need to get them realized. But until next time, I'm Vanlin.
I'm Yummy Elf.
And this is Cow Elf Gaming. Catch you later. Have a good weekend.